Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to do a natural bronze makeup look. So right here I'm taking my NYX creamy concealer in the shade Golden to go ahead and shape under my eyebrows. I didn't want a bright highlight under my eyebrows. I wanted a very natural one today. So I'm going ahead with a very small concealer brush to carve out my brows. For my eyebrows, I did use my Anastasia Dip Brow in dark brown. Here you see me priming my face with the Rimmel London Stay Matte face primer. And I'm going to go ahead and massage that in with a blush brush that I had laying around. All of my brushes are from BhCosmetics. Every single last one. So you can go to BhCosmetics and purchase their different brush sets, and you'll have exactly what I use. Okay, so now I'm taking a small fluffy brush to blend out underneath my eyes to bring that down. To my eyelids. We are not doing eyeshadow today. In my previous everyday makeup tutorial, I did do a small eyeshadow look, but today this is my normal go-to sun-kissed look that I'm doing today, which doesn't include eyeshadow. Now I'm taking my Mercier in a regular makeup wedge, and I'm using the booty to set my nose, under eye, and smile lines, and my chin. Anywhere I know that I have very visible pores, I set before I put my foundation on to have a smoother finish. Then I go back in with my stippling brush, which is a very dense flat top brush, and I'm just gonna pat that into my face. Now I'm going in with my LA Girl Pro Concealer Peach Corrector to do my under eyes. And I have one small spot on my chin that you'll see me get to later. Sorry if it's a little too bright, you guys. I had 3 lights on. So this is a small beauty blender. Of course, it is damp. I got it from my local beauty supply. It normally comes with a variety pack of, I think, 3. It's a very small pink one, but of course when you wet it, it expands. I'm using that to blend out the peach concealer, and that's where I'm going to bring it down to any other dark areas that I have on my skin. Let me know if you guys want to see my skincare routine, because as of lately, your girl's skin has been popping. Okay, here I'm trying to make note of everything that I'm using on my face to put down in the description box. Clearly, this is why it takes me so long to do my makeup. I can't stop singing. Of course, this video is sped up for time's sake. Also, for all of my beauty blenders, I use them very damp, not a couple squirts of water like most YouTubers. I run it under the faucet and I get it nice and damp. So here I'm taking my BhCosmetics foundation and my Becca foundation. I have to blend the 2 colors together to get my perfect shade. The color for the BhCosmetics is Mocha and Bamboo in Becca. So I'm only using half of the foundation pump for the Becca because it has a very green undertone whenever I use it. So I use the Mocha, which is too orange for me, and it kind of balances out by the time I'm done with everything. So here I'm going back in with that flat top foundation brush and just spreading that all over my face. And I'm going back in with my Real Techniques Beauty Blender to pick up any excess foundation and also distribute it out more evenly. Sorry you guys, I have the sniffles. I don't know why. Here I'm taking the Black Radiance Foundation Stick in Cashmere to contour, to act as a cream contour for my face. And I'm putting it on my nose. I don't bring it all the way down my nose because I don't want to have like that pencil look. So I cut it off at the top so it gives me more of a button nose effect. I'm taking a slanted brush that's also from BhCosmetics. And I think the number is 138. It's in their facial sculpt collection. And here I am just blending it in on my chin and jawline and my cheeks. I'm trying to get in the hang of not dragging down when I'm blending with a brush. And, you know, just blend it out to your liking. Some people like a more harsh look, some people like a more softer look. It's all your preference. Then I'm taking a flat foundation brush to blend out my nose. You want to blend out to your brow bone because that's naturally how your bone structure is. Your nose doesn't just stop at the top of your nose. You want it to flow seamlessly. And here I'm taking this side of my beauty blender, which is product free, to blend out everything on my face. Here I'm taking two concealers. I have the NARS concealer and the Tarte concealer. The shades will be listed down below. I don't have them in front of me. So I'm just going to put it right in the beginning part of my eyes. I'm not going to do the triangle method. I used to do that and it made my face look really big. So now I put the Tarte in the front and then I put the NARS on the ends and on my nose because it's not as full coverage as the Tarte. So it makes the blend more gradient. And that is another brush from BhCosmetics. And I'm taking the booty end of my small beauty sponge that I used earlier for my under eye. Now I'm taking that slanted brush to blend under my eyes. Oh, that's the 138 brush. I do apologize. So I use a brush at first to like add to the coverage under my eyes until it dries down a little bit, and then I go back in with the beauty blender to blend out all of the edges and everything. And at first I just start off with the edges so that it blends into my contour a little bit better. And then I go and do a final sweep to pick up any excess concealer to aid in creasing because my eyes crease really bad. Then I blend out the rest of my face highlight. Then I go back in with my Laura Mercier and that same makeup wedge, but this time I'm going to use the flatter side to set my under eye. As you see, it gets right up in there with no problems. I stopped baking a couple months back, and now I just only set for the most part. And then I take the little edge to do the top bridge of my nose and the point of my nose. I have a very small nose. And I dust away the edges because I hate a harsh setting line. So here I'm going in with my Sephora facial setting powder. The shade will also be linked at the bottom in the description bar with a fluffy brush. This brush is again from BhCosmetics. I had turned some of the lights off to see if it was better. So here you guys see I finally put product on my forehead. I stopped putting product on my forehead because I have a very small forehead. So it makes no sense to add foundation, concealer, and cream contour, and powder contour, and setting powder on my forehead, and it's so small. So here I'm taking the True Complexion medium to dark, and we're going to use the shade Sculpt to really act as a bronzer, a matte bronzer for my face, to add that color back into my face. We're going to take the light to medium palette, use that same Sculpt to contour out our nose. I like a soft contour. Like I said, I don't like harsh lines on my face. So I'm using a smaller flat brush to go ahead and carry that color to my crease, my eye crease, to add a little depth to my eyes as well. We're going to take our MAC blush in Springsteen, I believe, and a blush brush, once again from BhCosmetics. Don't forget to show them pearly whites, girl. You have to put that on the apples of your cheeks. You can add some to your nose to add a little of a flirty blush look to your face. We're going to take our Makeup Revolution strobing powder. Oh, it's so beautiful. And a brush from BhCosmetics, once again, to act as a highlighter, to apply this highlight to our faces. I apply it to my eyelids and the top of my forehead. We're going to take our setting spray. My setting spray of choice is a Max Mineralized Skin Finish. Oh, Fix Plus. I'm so sorry, guys. In the scent lavender. We're going to take our NYX lip liner. We're going to sharpen it up real quick. Now, I did put Carmex on. I started doing that now, where I put on a chapstick before I start my makeup application. So by the time I get to my lips, I don't have to worry about chapped lips. And my lip products glide on very smooth. So we're going to go ahead and line those lips up. My lips are pretty big. I don't got to overline them. We're going to then go in with our Milani lipstick. And I want to say it's called Pure Innocence. But once again, it will be listed below in the description box. We're going to finish up with our NYX Buttercream Gloss in Fortune Cookie. And here we are complete, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys would like to see in my up and coming videos. Right now I'm just filming and just doing whatever. Nails, of course, are done by me. They are my extra long package. Feel free to follow me on Instagram. And thank you so much for tuning in. Stay blessed and manifest.